Peace Collective, my name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths. Welcome back to Collective. To this general reading, let's go ahead and get started and see what is coming out for y'all. I actually got a channel download that I wanted to share with y'all today, so I'm going to go ahead and read it off of my computer because I have it saved in my notes. So, let me see. Trying to read it because it's kind of hard to read because the light is reflecting off of my laptop. So it says, so the person that I'm talking to today, you attract people, excuse me, you attract people like a magnet. They want, like, people always gravitate towards you and they love talking to you, getting to know you, picking at your brain, seeing what you know, what you don't know. You've actually helped people work through things that they haven't been able to work through on their own. And you also help people change the way that they look at their lives, their perspective, and they start to live their life more for themselves and reclaiming their freedom. You've also snapped a lot of people out of a slumber that they didn't know they were in. Excuse me, y'all. There are people who feel indebted to you that you don't even know about. They know you are valuable in your work environment. Everywhere you go, people are always drawn to you. And even though you make mistakes, you are forgiven and given grace because you're a work in progress, aren't we all? It says you are loved for being authentic and well known for helping people feel comfortable and embracing their spiritual beliefs. You just get it. No Woman. The song I got is No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. The song No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley, and I lost my spot. Okay, so a lot of who are watching this as well are women, or you are in tune with your feminine nurturing side, so you know how to give and receive love. And the people who love you love and adore you, okay? It's not just love. It's like you know how there's just some people you're cool with and you know you have love for them, but it's not like you would go out of your way to do the most for them. You are the type of person where people are like, I don't care if this person is like on their deathbed, like they better call me if they need me. Like there's a lot of people who are like, if you need me, call me. Like that's how loving people are towards you because you've helped them so much. Like you've done so much for people that they're just like, anything you need, call me up, because like you've helped me, like you've changed my life. Like I'm literally alive because of you. My life is better because of you, or I changed my life around because of you. I finally felt more confident being myself because of you. Stuff like that. So a lot of women especially will be drawn to your nurturing side because you help them feel more empowered being themselves as well. And you're also going to meet kindred spirits who are people who are similar to you, and you're going to be able to help them understand their experience because you are like having a similar experience yourself. So you're going to meet other people who have that same vibration where they attract people to them, and you notice that you love talking to them, and you're going to be like, you know what, you just like me, you know. Like let's start an alliance. Like I just see you guys teaming up with like-minded kindred spirits. And you have the type of people who want to make sure you always have food on the table and that you're taken care of, even your kids are taken care of. You may not realize it, but people look up to you and they realize why your message is important. People like you are needed. You are an excellent teacher, mentor, and guide. You don't fit into the regular matrix. You may have to switch jobs often because people in your workspaces tend to start to try to take advantage of you when they realize who you are, or they get jealous because other people are attracted to your energy and they're not attracted to their energy. And it may be hard for you to stay concealed for long. Like you try to keep your head down, and then once people start actually getting to know you and talking to each other, amongst each other about you, like it kind of just, it's like a wildfire pretty much. And I also got the message, robbers don't go to empty houses. So in case, like, you know how some people will say like the devil has you, for example, like the devil wouldn't go to an empty house. The robber wouldn't rob an empty house. Like you are being attacked, or you're being sought after because you have something valuable. And it's not like people are just picking at you for no reason or picking at you because you're worthless. It's actually because they know your value. They just hope that you don't. You have a light like no other. You are meant to be well taken care of in this life, and you also have a lot of ancestors alongside you. Some of you may be into ancestral veneration, and your cultural beliefs may be very significant for you. Black History Month may be significant for some of y'all as well. Maybe your culture is black, or you're just learning more about your own culture. If you're not black, then you're just learning about your ancestral, like whoever the people before you, like the things that they believed in and stuff like that. We have that people around you are waking up to who you are, especially after being slighted by others. You're one of the only people that stood beside them. You took up for them when no one else did. Some people are looking for a reason to not like you. Don't take it too personal when someone believes lies about you or is slandering you from hearing one bad story or thing about you. Still trust that things are working out in the best favor. And the people who, sometimes I feel like also you may have people you love that will be upset with you, or that don't agree with your life decisions, or that don't want to talk to you for some certain amount of time, and that's because they have their own lessons to learn, and they have to realize themselves, like, they're not perfect either. So the people who judged you harshly are actually, some of them are coming back around and realizing, like, they shouldn't have treated you the way that they did, and they actually do have guilt. So you may notice that people who picked on you from the past are just going to be coming up and like acting like they're best friends with you, or some of them might be honest with you and be like, hey, like, the way I treated you was like messed up, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it's like these people kept secrets from you. They betrayed you behind your back, and they thought you wouldn't find out. They thought that, like, they really thought you weren't going to be anything special. I think that's why these people picked on you. They thought that you were like, they just thought you were the one. They thought you were the one that they could pick on, and nobody would say anything. Nobody would do anything. They didn't know you had spiritual protection. They didn't know that if they mess with someone like you, that their life is about to go downhill. They didn't know that they get karma for messing with someone with a divine inheritance. So some of these people are coming back out of a fear of knowing that their own inheritance has been taken away because they was effing around and they decided to find out. So yeah, it's almost like you guys are you're stepping into your villain era, okay? Like, you guys are really learning how to say no, set boundaries, ignore people, ghost people, and not feeling guilty about it, or not feeling guilty about being the bad guy sometimes. Like, you're not always going to be the good guy. You're not always going to be looked at as like the perfect goody two shoes good person. And some of y'all, that's going to hurt your ego to hear, because you love being looked at like you're perfect, but it's just reality. All of us are a work in progress, and yourself is included. And it may take you some time to come around to that, but it's better sooner than later from my experience. Yeah, we have feminine energy, earth temptation, unapologetic. Like, a lot of people just find it so hard to resist you. Initiation, like, you initiate people's spiritual awakenings, and people start noticing the results. Because you know how you could talk to someone about spiritual topics and nothing can happen from that conversation, but people actually have a conversation with you and they notice, like, it's like that conversation they had was a pivotal point in their life where stuff started to turn around. Like, it's like, even if you're not even trying to do it intentionally, like, the universe is just moving in your favor to where people are connecting you to the spiritual things happening in their life, even if you're not trying to. Or, like, you may say something that is like stupid to you, but to them it's something that they keep hearing on repeat. And then, like, they know that when you say it, that, like, it's a confirmation from their ancestors or their spirit guides. Like, people look at you like you're like the closest thing to God, okay? To where you are just very connected to you're just in tune. Like, people can't explain it. Like, you're so in tune that they just know that when you say something, you're gonna be honest about it, and you're keeping it real, and you're also here to initiate people. Like, you're not BSing people. You're gonna be holding people accountable, and you don't care if it hurts their feelings or not. And people respect you a lot for that. Yeah, I know you are special. Like, it's like people cannot deny that you're special at this point. People are still heartbroken over you. You have someone who, like, they at this point realize, like, you really weren't the problem at all. Like, they know that they messed up, they kept secrets, and maybe, like, they didn't give you enough reassurance to ease your fears or worries at the time. And now this person is realizing who you really are, and they're like, dang, I really wish I didn't mess up. And then some of you guys also are into, like, again, your villain era, where you're starting to, like, when it comes to the people you love, you have like a few people that you love and take care of like no other, and everybody else just kind of gets like you're not going to get the same energy and love out of me that the people that are closest to me get. Like, you're not being that person that's over giving anymore. And you're starting to see how it's benefiting you as well, and it's even making you more desirable. Like, it's so strange how like you give less of yourself and it makes you more desirable to people. You think like, oh, I give and people are going to like me more, but no, it's actually the opposite. Because people don't respect when you are just not valuing yourself. You know, you're not gatekeeping yourself. It's like, oh, so you don't have respect, huh? And then people think they can try you, and then they F around, and then they find out. So the circle of life. So let's see what else is going on for y'all collective. What else does this collective group need to know? Got Taurus energy with the Hierophant, a teacher. You're definitely a teacher. Maybe some of y'all are meant to be a teacher in this life. Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. And you guys are learning something right now. You guys are still in the beginning stages of your something. Like at the beginning stages of learning your gift or learning your skill or talent. I heard when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Like that's kind of the vibe with the Page of Wands, where you guys are kind of stepping into this new area of your life. Or maybe like you guys are stepping back into a student role after being a teacher. Like you guys are actually finding a mentor who's going to take you to the next level of your own spiritual growth. So instead of you being the one elevating everyone else around you, you're actually going to become the student, to where someone else who's at a higher level is going to be elevating you or giving you the credibility that you need to know that, hey, like what you're doing is beneficial. Or if you're a tarot reader, for example, if there's a tarot reader you watch, you're going to get validated by someone you know or someone who has credibility, and you're going to feel more confident in your gifts and abilities. And that's what's going to put you on your path to your purpose as well, your life purpose, the thing that's going to fulfill you and make you happy as well. We have Wheel of Fortune. I do have to say, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. I kind of feel like with this as well, you guys are manifesting like crazy at all times. And like you guys been doing beauty magic or glamour magic, because you guys are seen as very, very sexy right now, and even abundant and stable. Like people are kind of like really inspired by your energy. You guys are extremely attractive right now. So you guys should just be aware that you're going to attract a lot of people. It doesn't mean you have to entertain everybody that you meet. You got Gemini energy as well, Mercury coming in, Virgo coming in as well. So I'm kind of getting that you guys are manifesting a lot of different things for yourself. Some of you guys are attracting like a mentor or a guide yourself because of the mentor or guide energy you embody. And I'm seeing that for others, other people are just, it's almost like you guys make a mistake. Like even your mistakes are elevating you. Like your mistakes are literally catapulting you to the next level. Like even when you guys fail, it never pans out the way that people think. Like people think that they can get a one up on you, and then it ends up working out in your favor. Like you just have that sort of divine intervention where no matter what, everything works out for you. People try to work against you, and it's like they end up working in your favor. So even evil eye isn't working, because all of it is just being returned to sender, and then the negative energy that people are sending towards you is only fueling the energy towards your success. So like people are literally just elevating your growth regardless of if you're doing anything or not, because you're just being yourself, and you know how to be authentic, and you know how to embody this energy, and not just embody it, but express it and act on it and live it. People are impressed, okay? That's what I will say. People are impressed by you and what you know and who you are. And some of you guys may not even realize who you are, because again, you're just humble, or you look at yourself like, oh, I'm just me, you know? Like I wake up with myself every day, so of course I'm not that special, but you are great in your own ways. Everybody's got their own thing. So everyone doesn't look at you the same way that you look at you. Even if you look at yourself like you're just insignificant or you're not that special, like there's people out there looking at you like, how can this person ever be sad? They are so talented, they are so intelligent, they're so abundant, you know, they're so attractive, magnetic. They manifest whatever they want. They're a teacher. People look up to them and respect them. Like you have respect that people beg for. And you just take it effortlessly. Like you just are given it effortlessly. It's almost like you don't even have to try. People just want to respect you. Like almost like people are on their knees when they approach you, because they know like I'm not gonna mess around with this one. Like, people take you seriously, and I think that's what is also making you intimidating, because people know they can't just brush you off. They can't do that because they're going to be reminded of your greatness either way. So thank you so much for joining me, collective. Don't let anybody downplay your gifts, and let you believe it too. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I had the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video. And if you want to catch me on Instagram, at KIntuitive is my tarot page where you can catch more content, as well as Patreon at KExclusive, where you can check out even more exclusive content that is also 18 plus. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Peace.